Podcast City Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on!
Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get out, get knocked down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, Deathmatch Russell Podcast, Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
Good evening, everyone, and you're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And my guest tonight, he is the owner of Northern Wrestling. I'm just going to say Northern Wrestling because there's so much to say. NFW, the one and only Cody Jenne. How's that?
How's it going? Pretty good.
So what's going on, man? You guys are really been kicking some freaking ass with you're allowed to curse on here, so this is a great of course, because
thank fuck. So
but anyway, yeah, you guys really have been on a good stride lately with a lot of you guys have been putting a lot of great matches out there, and I'm enjoying it as a fan, and I'm going to definitely making my way maybe this summertime. I will push my way down there, and you great roster, great mix of wrestlers, females as well. You mix it up.
Oh yeah, we try to put on some of the most like diverse wrestling that we can, and have a little bit of something for everybody. So whether it be tag wrestling that you're into, women's wrestling,
lucha,
and dabble into hardcore wrestling, but lucha, we're all about it. So we try to do a little bit of everything that we can.
You gotta dabble and mix it up. That's what it is.
Absolutely. And
I like how you pick the match. You got a good brain for picking matches, like who could be, and that's the way that people want to see that, as a match, as a guy facing a guy, or a female facing a female, or tag teams as well,
Oh, definitely.
So what got you into wrestling as a kid? Let's start off with the basic, easy.
Well, going all the way back to my first memory watching wrestling was back with my father back in 1999 when Stone Cold famously drove the Zamboni to the ring and jumped Mr. McMahon. And then from there, I just got hooked. I watched wrestling with my father as much as I could throughout the late 90s, early 2000s, and then started really following more the independent scene in 2008 was when I went to my first independent show, and then kind of just fell in love with that atmosphere. Got involved more, going to more shows more frequently when I graduated high school in 2012, and attended a company called 2CW in Squared Circle, known as Squared Circle Wrestling in upstate New York. Was there in the front row for every show they had up until they closed in 2015. And then from there got involved in doing commentary, started at Excite Wrestling, and then ventured over to Empire State Wrestling in upstate New York, and now working with also Immortal Championship and Revenge Pro out in Pennsylvania on commentary. Then in 2020, things started to line up, and we opened in New Jersey with the Northern Federation of Wrestling in 2021.
And look where you are today. You're at, IWTV. Everybody just doesn't know. It's a great promotion to go check out if you're in the area or just want to go see some local wrestling. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And the night you have is just so much fun. It's just because anything can happen and everything happens.
Definitely.
From stage diving to I've seen it all. As you guys let them go balls to the walls.
We give our talent complete freedom to do whatever they want to do. So, and it literally it's the old saying, but it's true. Anything can happen at an NFW event. That's
true. That is true. And with what talent you've been bringing in, you have brought it in. You dabbled with a lot of the future of wrestling as well. You know,
So we do have a very young roster, but it's one of the things that we pride ourselves on is seeing what's coming up next and seeing what's coming through and mixing them with people that are really hitting their stride today.
So, or a veteran or a vet, you know, or a vet in this, you know, and just to like you say, it's a chance for them to see what it's like to get their shine against some talent that's really known. And we know that we see it all the time on the independent scene.
Like one of my favorite matches in NFW was back in March at a Rebel Yell event. We had Vlogbro University, which is one of the younger tag teams, team coming out of Creative Pro Wrestling, and they took on Main State Posse, which is one of the most known and respected tag teams in the Northeast scene and across the independent scene as a whole. And those two went to the limit, and it was arguably one of the best tag matches NFW's ever had. So let's say if you want to check that one out, it's available on IWTV, but just a phenomenal match, and still holds up as one of my favorites. Yes, but you also the Billy Starks and just everybody. There's just so many names we could go over that we know. It's just like you know. Hopefully, we'll get to have Billy Starks in NFW here soon. But we had plans for back last October, but unfortunately, that show had to be delayed due to a family conflict on my end. But we're hoping to have her in very soon. But there's so many young talents that are in NFW, like Reed Walker, Marcus Mathers, Dylan McKay. Austin Luke joined us. TJ Epics, Garrett Holiday, Jack Tomlinson, Dante Drago, and the list goes on.
I know, and you know what? It's just amazing. You could have it's just a good roster of what you pick and put out for the people to see. You know, really, people. You know, and that's what you want to hear from your fans. You know, and just come back and see more and more, and it just gets better and better and better as the years progress as well. You know, more. You know, more and more.
Right now, we're just starting our second year. And things have been going pretty well. So we're excited to see where things are going. And we have a lot planned for the fall and the winter. But we have a lot planned also, too, for our event coming up August 5th for NFW.
Let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, there we go.
August 5th, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey.
Let's just come on. Where are we? Nope, I guess it's not letting me do my double windows. Why is it not? Hang on. Oh no, give me 1 second. Why is it not?
What's y'all saying? We're live, pal.
Yeah, we're live, pal. Just
live, pal.
But anyway, let's just go over this card because people can hear our voices behind us.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, we'll get to this too.
Yes. There's so much. I was so excited to talk about that. Oh, there it goes. It stopped. Did it go again? Let me see.
Yep.
Play it again.
There we go.
Okay. Should I pause it? Let me pause it. Turn it. It's hard to pause this stuff. Just let it go, right? Just let it slide through. But a lot of good matches. You have like Reed Walker taking on
Reed Walker and Ace Perry.
I don't like this whatever. It's pissing me off now. Let's let it slide. It is let's just talk about it because there's just so many matches. You have Yo-Yo. I mean Marcus Mathers versus Yo-Yo.
That's going to be something they've both wanted for a very long time to happen, and now we get that opportunity to make that match happen. We got Yo-Yo coming in after wrestling Marco Stunt.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah. One of the most entertaining main events I've ever seen, just as a whole. But we've got Yo-Yo coming in off that huge match with Marco, and then Marcus Mathers making his return to NFW after kind of getting screwed over by the Kirks, but kind of hoping to overcome that here in the singles match with Yo-Yo. But Marcus, we're really happy to have back.
Yeah. And you got Ace Perry versus, like we said, Reed Walker.
Ace Perry coming in all the way from Indiana. happy to have Ace now a part
Yeah.
of W.
Yeah.
But that one, if you want to see a high-flying spectacle, that is the match you're going to want to tune into.
I believe I've seen Ace Perry in the past at a couple H2O events, and he could go. He's pretty interesting. The H2O compound center or the H2O cat.
He's been with H2O a few times, a couple times with Sean Henderson Promotions, but
yes,
really happy to have him back.
And Effie, of course. Shout out to Effie.
Always shout out to Effie.
Yes, one of the best. LGBs all the way for him. Big time support. But yeah, and tag matches. We got a whole bunch of tag matches and just singles matches. It's just insane.
Broadbro University versus Miracle Generation. Two of the best young teams coming up. Miracle Generation coming in from Wrestle Open, accepting the open challenge that Vlogbro University laid down. Sorry, Jack. It's still not Jake and Logan Paul. Don't have that in the budget still. But Miracle Generation, one of Wrestling Open's hottest tag teams, and we're so honored to have them in.
Absolutely. Then you're going to come in with Akira. I see Akira. Deathmatch Samurai versus, let's see, as we saw before on the flyer. Go ahead. Kid Bandit.
Shout out to Kid Bandit coming in off a huge debut at NFW, getting almost the victory over Ellis Taylor, but Ellis able to squeak one out, stay undefeated at NFW. But Kid Bandit certainly made a statement, certainly made an impact, and connected with our fan base very well. We're honored to have them back. And Akira, who has been tearing it up since debuting at NFW and just overall in the independent scene.
Yes.
So Akira just put on a showcase at our last event against the ace of the Northeast, Jordan Oliver. So now we're happy to have Akira, and we're happy to have Kid Bandit back, and we're sure those two are going to tear it down in one of our main events. You
never know. Like two might show up. You don't know, folks. See?
Never know. We've had surprise appearances at NFW from Nick Gage.
Yes.
We've had surprise appearances from Jimmy Lloyd. We don't know who else is going to show up.
Yeah, right. Maybe a madman. You don't know. You never know. You don't know. Never know. Never know. I mean, my God, we saw what Kira did at the last Game Changer TOS weekend. Tore it up.
In arguably the best scramble ever had at Game Changer Wrestling.
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing all of them again come August.
August homecoming weekend.
Will you be in attendance, hopefully?
We will be in attendance.
Maybe we'll have to share our beverage and watch the wrestling. I'll be there live.
And be there.
Right in the front row, like always.
The NFL.
I'm a front row for Changer Wrestling.
God
OG. I'm an OG. The OG.
But we'll be at homecoming weekend. We have, like we saw earlier, we'll be there filming our hot tags with Big Rich Steve.
Yes, shout out to him for that. That's going to be something I'm looking forward to you guys doing, and that's he's really looking forward to showing.
So we are absolutely honored to be working with Snack Season and Rich Steve.
Yes. Yeah.
It's something we've talked about for a while, and now we finally get the chance to make it happen. We've got some good names that are getting lined up, and it's going to be truly something special when it at the end of this.
I think I even tweeted a couple names too, like what did I said, like Manders.
Say man.
I think I said AJ Gray would be good. We don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see, but
there's certainly we're gonna have some fun. That's definitely one thing I can definitely say.
I like
fun.
I know. I like that because it's going to be questions and Q&A kind of thing, or questions and the answers, and then eat the wings. God, those guys are going to devour those wings. It's
He makes some good sauces, man. Gotta give.
I know.
Credit.
I know. And a death match also coming soon, down the line. So yeah, they're spicing it up. Get to everybody. We all gonna get it. You're gonna get it too. I know it. So hey, gotta get it. We're all gonna have some stuff down the line.
Absolutely.
But
we've got a lot coming up.
I know.
We've got a huge fall for NFW getting ready to be lined up. We have our October event, Tree Fort of Terror, coming to Ridgefield Park, and
we'll save that for another night. And you'll be back on the podcast. I'm going to have you back at that.
Always willing to be here.
I don't charge, so I do sometimes. Yeah.
Got no
business is business, my friend, as they say in the business of wrestling. But anyway, man, what have you been catching any AEW lately, or Dark, or any kind of? I need to catch up a little bit. I have a couple days off of here, but Game Changers coming like a busy weekend for us.
I was going to say we've got GCW this weekend too, and another huge weekend for GCW.
I know. First New York City, then Providence, Rhode Island. God, it's like a roller coaster. They just don't stop until you get off the ride. They just keep going.
Hey, enjoy the ride while it's here.
Don't you wish, like, as a fan of wrestling, we could like just travel as a just to go to shit? It's expensive though, but people do it. People do it.
To everyone who does it. God love you.
Yeah,
and we appreciate you.
That's the diehard fans. Yeah,
my. That travel schedule for GCW is getting crazy. But the summer GCW is going all over the country. So,
yeah, but NFW, you never know. You don't know.
We're looking into starting to travel a little bit, maybe work with our partners over at GCW a little bit. But we'll see.
Yes, you never know, fans. Check it out. Just be at a show. Get to the show.
It's the best thing we can do. It's just come on out and enjoy a good night of wrestling while we can, while everyone's able, and just enjoy it. Just get on the train and enjoy the ride.
Like I said, back to I'm catching up on AEW right now. So what do you? I just saw like the debut or like the War Horse, and I just saw some names like I'm like, ooh, Jay Parnell. Wait a minute, that looks pretty good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of great talent that's coming in through AEW, and that they're getting a look at through Dark and Dark Elevation, and even on the main roster, they've done a phenomenal job, in my opinion, of just keeping things going, keeping that motivation, keeping that train going, despite a couple of setbacks, unfortunately with CM Punk.
Yes, but, little punker,
It's nature of the game, though, in wrestling. Injuries happen all the time, and
they do.
It's unfortunate timing for CM Punk, but they've got Forbidden Door coming up here in just a few weeks, and they get to crown a new champ, the GCW champion, John Moxley.
I know, and
we'll see who comes in from New Japan.
Oh my gosh, Moxley's just going to be coming and facing Tony Deppen. Like, my God, that's going to be a banger of a match right there. That's like that's a main event right there, like an AEW main event or a Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? Well, AEW Ring of Honor, it's all together now. So,
they're all under the same umbrella now. So
yes, which Tony has, Tony has dabbled with the Ring of Honor. So,
you have a former Ring of Honor television champion in Tony Deppen. So that's going to be a very interesting match this Friday night, or this Saturday night, rather.
Yes.
At the Melrose Ballroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
And then we get the dream match Sunday afternoon that everyone's been waiting for since it was teased back in January in Nick Wayne versus Will Ospreay.
Oh, what? Yeah, it's like, yes, we need. That's a dream come true. Like you thought like a Jordan Dollar or Blake Christian would like jump on that, But
Nick Wayne called his shot back when the unfortunate thing with the New York State Athletic Commission happened. But lo and behold, may not have been able to perform at Hammerstein, but did get the dream match that he wanted out of it against Will Ospreay this Sunday afternoon. from the famous Pet Music Hall.
I know.
Providence. It seems
Providence.
Legendary matches in those hallowed halls, and now they get to add one more in Nick Wayne versus Will Ospreay.
Hey, Tiffany, you going to be there? Tiffany! Shout out to our friend Tiffany. She's great.
Our friend
Tiff, shout out to Indie Corner Wrestling Podcast.
Proud sponsor of NFW.
Yes, big supporter of wrestling, big time. Shout out to her. One of the best. As I am too, of everybody else. And I like to support you guys, and I'm gonna keep on supporting wrestling as we always do,
I can do.
And like we'll be seeing each other again. I just booked my room. So got that done. Tomorrow, I think tickets go on sale, so we'll see what happens.
Yes, they do. And also keep in mind, too, this Friday for GCW, tickets for homecoming weekend go out on sale. And just as a heads up, if there's a lot going on in that weekend in Atlantic City. So
but not only there on TV. Oh, yes, that's right. WWE's it's cliche with WWE that night on Sunday.
Right next door.
Can you believe that?
Not just down the street at Boardwalk Hall. No. Right next door.
God, we're gonna probably see a lot of wrestlers that day. I think just walking around. We're gonna be like steady on the boardwalk. Hey,
and you add on top of that the whole weekend. There's a country music festival going on the beach that has some pretty top tier names coming in.
Oh, so shit. I did not even know that.
That is their annual country music festival is going to be going on that weekend as well out on the beach. So there's a lot of going on. So you're going to want to get those hotel rooms early. You're going to want to get those tickets early.
Yeah. Oh, God, I think the last time I was in Atlantic City for like WWE was WrestleMania 5.
Well, now there's going to be a boardwalk war on August 14th.
Yeah.
North side of the boardwalk's going to be hot.
Could you just imagine what would happen if they just came walking right into our venue,
or the other way around?
Oh, here's a light tube. Here comes Nick Gage versus whatever, whoever the best. Joe Gacy comes running out too. You never know. But I was just talking to one of my friends. He's from California. He's a manager. Wrestling manager of the Hall of Famer of XPW, Homeless Jimmy, and he is a tour, but he's a truck driver for WWE. Isn't that cool?
He'll be in Atlantic City that evening.
He won't be. He says he doesn't do the house shows. So
so he'll be getting ready for Raw.
But yeah, I like to tell people how my cousin actually designed Triple H's house and Stephanie's because he did that. Because isn't that cool? It's a nice little tidbit. Yes, it is.
Considering now they're spending a lot of time there, it seems.
Yeah, and I never really got any perks, but I did get an old school WWE hat, when they came out. You remember?
Oh God, we're going back to 2002 with that one.
Yes.
The old "Get the F Out" logo.
Yes. And NFW is going to have some merch like that soon. I know that.
Yes, we do.
I know.
We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got flags coming up here soon.
You will have to add that.
We're getting ready to up our merchandise game very well. Here as we get ready to almost start becoming a touring brand here in 2022 and 2023. So we're excited for how things are moving forward here for NFW.
That's what I'm saying. Things are moving along really good, and and it's a great location where you are. Richfield Park, you can't go wrong. That's probably about 30 minutes off of where I'm from, the Jersey Shore, and in Brick Township, Ocean County.
I'm gonna say right in the middle of almost right in the middle of everything. A short drive away from anywhere in the Atlantic City, anywhere on the shoreline, and
I know it's like
we're a short bus ride away from Manhattan. So
yep. Just jump on a parkway or whatever. Just go to town.
Say head right on over to Ridgefield on August 5th. We'll be there.
If not, I'll be there in the summertime. I'm planning to come. I think I'll do some more summertime.
Well, even too, the next night on August 6th, there's an event going on at Ridgefield Park, New York Lucha, that's going to be main eventing with a death match of Psycho Clown versus Matt Tremont.
The
So
bulldozer. Yes.
So it's going to be a big weekend in Ridgefield Park.
I know you'll be around, so you'll watch it.
I'm not going
to have to. Nope. You're going to glue yourself to your commentary booth. I'll tweet you during that. You know, I always love to tweet.
I would be honored to be able to call that.
Yeah. It's going to be great hearing your voice tell the Psycho Clown. This guy, look at this guy. He's just crazy. You know, he's just like goof. You know, it's like wish we had more Mexicans. You know, in the business, lucha. But now we're getting the return of our guys. And shout out to our Mexican friends, Extremo and Ciclope. Welcome back to the States. They actually
that tag match with them and versus Rhea and Taru. One of these nice surprises of the whole weekend.
I had the pleasure of having them crash at my house when it was Game Changer and Howl days. Yes, sir. Oh. And then, I remember the promo they did. I gotta look. I'm gonna find it. It was funny. It's like kind of promo and like that. You know, like this is great. Just right out in front of my house. But they were swimming. They enjoyed the pool. Hey, come on, free. Hey, it's like the Murray.
I love life while you're here.
You gotta support. Gotta help out people when they need it. You know that. We always do.
But now they're able to come back into the States, and I see they picked up a few other dates with GCW here coming up soon, and so it looks like they're here to stay, and I'm all about it.
What would you think if you would like to have? Ooh, maybe they could come to.
I'd be honored to have them in NFW. That would be
a smoke, yeah,
that would be something incredible.
Yeah, if you could. Oh God, Drago Kid. Oh God. Now they were taking. Oh. Ooh. Boy.
I see the wheels turning.
Drago. Hey, Gringo. You busy? Ooh. Holy shit. I think we got like NFW's Gringo Loco Drago versus Los. Ooh, you're thinking now. Yeah, I like that.
Hey, you always got to be looking at what's coming up or what dream match possibilities could happen.
That's like you. That's
yep. Got a few dream matches in NFW to happen. So
yeah, I know. Boy.
And now we're going to be able to make things happen here as we go forward and keep
more and more. That's it. But anyway, let's. What do you got? Let me see. What are you watching? Any current movies, horror movies, any kind of good stuff lately? I've been watching a lot of cool cabin movies and horror movies. I've just been on an old school binge lately.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with some good horror movies, especially from ones back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just watched Mama. That was bizarre. The cabin in like the woods, very creepy. Like the fly look. It was like weird. It was morbid. I love movies that are weird. You know.
To me, it's always been like the weirder the movie, sometimes the better.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also never been one to be considered normal. So,
gotta be the weird in the fam.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
No.
Hey, somebody's got to bring the entertainment.
Absolutely.
Somebody's got to be the odd one out. Mm-hmm. Might as well be me.
Or me. or any of us. Anybody.
Exactly.
Yes.
Here in professional wrestling, we have fans that are pretty much considered the weird ones all the way around, but in a good way.
Yeah. And the weird fans stay weird. But they hang around with Matt Cardona.
Bro.
Dude, that kid really. I remember.
I have had to escort that man to the ring 3 times now with GCW.
Who? Oh, Matt.
Matt Cardona.
Yeah. Let's hope Chubby Let's hope Tubby doesn't come by. Let's hope this Kane boy doesn't come. Jug. I love that.
Look, I thought Blake Christian was about to pull a Kane there.
Like that was a Goonies.
Throw him to the curb.
That was a Goonies moment. The chunk shuffle or whatever the hell the
truffle shuffle.
Yes, 10 times worse. But we gotta have fun though. You know, I've had my moments in like the past with like MJFs. You know, I can't stand them.
Same.
You know.
Oh, I had to drive MJF all across New York one time.
No.
That was an eventful experience.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I remember the first time I interacted with him, I tossed.
Nice guy.
Yeah, tossed the streamers right at his face. You know, loved it, and got blocked by Twitter. Yes. Thanks to Brett for helping me out. Thanks, Brett. Thank you for letting me shit because I made the comment about, I'm gonna shit in your parents' house. Brett was behind it. Brett was behind me. I know. I saved that tweet. I have to find that. That's funny. But my favorite moment, though, with MJF also was me getting the honor to chop him with Ricky Shane Page ringside at the CZW in Voorhees, New Jersey. Back in the day, back when CZW was a thing.
Back whenever it was, yeah.
Yes, it was more entertaining. It was more, not entertaining, but that was entertaining. But he's, you know what I mean.
Oh, definitely. Back when it was more palatable, per se.
But let's music wise, anything you listen to, get your mojo going. You know,
I'm more of like an 80s rock kind of person, or new metal, stuff like that.
I hear you.
Really recently.
I'm still listening. I'm on a big Rancid kick right now. I don't know why.
Nice.
I don't know why. I think because of Nate Webb or KG's really pushed me to get, him to come out to a lot of venues sometimes, it would be kind of cool to have Lars come rock a show for us,
Well, it would be, but you gotta be careful around Nate Webb right now. Like Charles Mason.
Guy Charles Mason.
Charles Mason may or may not have killed Wheatus. We still don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
All Wheatus has tweeted out since then was "Avenge me."
Yeah, that's Charles Mason, man. He's we don't like him in it. Yeah,
Charles Mason's Nate Webb's gonna get his chance at revenge, but best of luck to you. Charles Mason's one crazy individual.
Yeah, yes, and he's stepped hollow. Yeah, he has stepped hollow foot in your doorways. At NFW. My gosh, you don't know what
he almost stepped through our doors once.
Yes,
very close. And we had to throw up some extra security to protect Ellis Taylor, but nonetheless, we always have vigilant eyes out for surprise Charles Mason attacks.
Creeps of the night. Creeps of the night.
Oh, Brother Mason's one to just pop out of nowhere and cause a scene.
Yeah, yes.
There's a lot of alleyways near Ridgefield Park, so we need to keep things as safe as possible.
Yeah, but there is a highway. There is a walkway. He can start walking on the highway and just tracking himself.
Charles Mason would kind of be the one you would see kind of a bloody mess at 2 a.m. on the highway.
Yeah, you see him on the train.
He's that questionable dude that you just see. He looks like he freshly committed a murder because he probably did. And he's just, just goes away.
He rides the bus everywhere. He takes the bus, right?
No, he's riding that. He's riding that limousine. It's a bloody wreck. Yeah. He's riding that limousine.
But let me say this, Cody. This was so fun, man. Let's do this again.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever you're available, we've got some stuff. Hopefully, we'll see you in NFW sometime soon.
Maybe save it for the summer, October. You don't know where I could pop up. Halloween's around the corner.
Absolutely. Tree foot there. Come into the knife.
Yes, mother. Yes, mother. Right? As Norman Bates would say, right? Keep coming, mother. I'm coming. Or Jason or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Jason.
That's one thing. I always get emails. I always get emails from that tour. Go see the tour. Go to the tour, and I got to do that one of these days. Just to go and do that experience.
Yeah.
Just, I've always wanted to check that out. Since that was a film in Jersey, you know,
Right.
And,
Oh, you always got to check out anything Jersey born.
mm-hmm. But anyway, that was fun, and more fun to come.
Absolutely.
Let's put up your social media here for the NFW, and we'll tell everybody all about it.
Be sure to follow us on our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, everywhere at NFW 2021.
Also, IW. I should have put IWTV as well. Yeah.
Oh yes, and we're also on IWTV and our YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
We're getting ready to revitalize our YouTube, and we've got our IWTV content. All of our shows getting ready to be posted on IWTV. Our entire 2021 archive. And then be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all the latest updates on any of our upcoming events, as well as when those shows on IWTV are going to go live.
And you can get tickets at the door. You can
Absolutely.
go online, right?
Be sure to follow it on all of our socials. We have all the ticket links available, and we are ready to have one hell of a fall.
Cody, thank you for coming on, and see you soon.
Thank you for having us.
And I don't have any podcasts coming up this weekend. I'm just going to take it easy. Thank you, folks. Until
Enjoy
next week.
GCW.
Yes, sir. See you at ringside. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get it on. All right. Oh, not us. We're not going to wrestle. We're going to watch some wrestling. You know,
Absolutely.
We'll be behind they used to have the barricades, and yes, I don't miss those days though. I don't miss barricades. I don't miss
come
that.
to New York. We've got all the barricades you need.
Yeah. Come to the
Jersey
Athletic
Commission.
Come to Jersey Shore. What do we have? We got lots of boats. We got the boats. Hey, let's have God, can you imagine that? Oh no, AEW's done that already. Damn it. But
I was going to say, I'm not taking the Jared Cruz gimmick.
Yeah. Jersey Shore wrestling boat. Imagine like a cruise boat, just like a regular night out of the city. Just cruising down the harbor. No, you would lose a lot of people, I think.
I was going to say, that'd be one hell of a cruise.
Yeah, you'd have to have many people would actually want to come on. Or,
one of those things that's known for all the wrong reasons.
Absolutely. But anyway, thank you for coming on again, and have a good night.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Let's close this out. Let me do the shit. There it goes. This and that, and this and that. There's too much closing out of this crap. I hate it.
You can find more Deathmatch Wrestle podcast on the following. Just hit the like button and share. You can hear the audio portion of Deathmatch Wrestle podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes. Social media, Deathmatch Wrestle podcast on Facebook, Twitter at DavidNJ32, Instagram, DavidNJ36, YouTube, David C. Russell, and DeathmatchWrestlePodcast.com. Podcast City Network, your top source for independent podcasting. Be creative, be yourself. PodcastCity.net. Facebook, Podcast City Network. Twitter at Podcast City Net. Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast merchandise available. PodcastCity.net/shop. Joner's Wrestling Podcast Network. Head over to WrestlingWithJoners.com. Follow them on Facebook, Joner's Wrestling Podcast Network. Twitter at @WithJoners_pod. I want to mention Collar and Elbow. Collarandelbowbrand.com. Use the promo code Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast.